Welcome to my channel. It's me. A few years ago, I read an article that changed my life forever. The title of this article was A Man Who Believed That Faith Moves Mountains. In it, there was a man who had this unwavering faith in himself, even when everyone else doubted him. This man ended up moving 260-year-old rocks with his bare hands and moved a mountain at the age of 83. Today, we are going to talk about how faith can move mountains. So let's get started. Point no. 1. If you have faith, nothing is impossible for you. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 1 says this, "Now, faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen." When you have faith in something or someone, it means that you trust them completely. You believe in them even if you can't see or understand what they're doing. So, when God talks about having faith in Him, He means that you need to trust Him completely and believe in Him even when things look impossible. For example, maybe you want to start your own business, but you don't have much money and everyone around you tells you that it's too risky and that you will lose everything. But if you have faith in yourself and your idea, then you will go ahead with it anyway because you believe in your ability to succeed. Similarly, when someone puts their faith in Jesus Christ, it means that they trust Him completely and believe in His promises even if they can't see or understand how it will happen. Point no. 2. Everything starts from the mind. Philippians chapter 4 verse 8 says this, "Finally, brethren, whatever things are true, whatever things are noble, whatever things are just, whatever things are pure, whatever things are lovely, whatever things are of good report, if there is any virtue, and if there is anything praiseworthy, meditate on these things, the things which you learned and received and heard and saw in me. Do these things and the Lord will be with you." As Christians, we are called to think good and right thoughts because our thoughts can either encourage us or discourage us. They can help us to move forward or they can hold us back. Our thoughts determine whether we are going to achieve something or not. For example, if you want to achieve something really big like running a marathon, you need to first convince your mind that you can do it. You can't let negative thoughts tell you that you are not capable of doing such a thing. Instead, you need to feed your mind with positive thoughts and visualize yourself successfully completing the marathon. And when the time comes to run the marathon, your body will be prepared for it because your mind has already been trained. Similarly, when you have faith in God, it means that you believe in His promises and trust in His plan for your life. Even when things get tough and you feel like giving up, your thoughts will remind you that God is in control and that He has something good planned for you. So, instead of focusing on the negative, try to focus on the positive and have faith that things will work out for you in the end. Point no. 3. Doubt steals your faith. James chapter 1, verse 6 to 7 says this, "Let him ask in faith, with no doubting mind. For one who doubts is like a wave of the sea driven and tossed by the wind. For let not that person suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded man, unstable in all his ways." When you doubt something, it means that you aren't sure if it's true or if it will happen. You might think that you have faith in God, but if you doubt His promises, then it means that you don't really believe them. Doubting God's promises makes you unstable in your faith and can lead to all kinds of negative outcomes in your life. For example, let's say that you are sick and you go to see a doctor. The doctor examines you and tells you that you have 10 days to live. How would you react to this news? Some of you might start making arrangements for your funeral, while others might start praying to God for a miracle. But what if you start doubting the doctor's diagnosis and think that he might be wrong? In that case, you might not take the necessary steps to prepare for what's coming next. Some people doubt God's promises because they haven't experienced them yet, so they don't know if they can trust them. Others might doubt because they have experienced God's faithfulness in the past, so they know that He can be trusted. So, if you want to avoid doubting God's promises, then make sure that you study His Word and pray regularly. That way you will be reminded of all the times He has been faithful to you in the past and will be able to trust Him more in the future. Point no. 4. Stop looking at the problem, start believing in the solution. Psalm chapter 105, verse 4 says this, Seek him, and it shall be so, that ye shall find him. Call ye on him. When we face a difficult situation, most of us start to panic and look at the problem. We start asking ourselves questions like, how am I going to do this? Or why did this happen to me? But if we want to solve our problems, then we need to stop worrying about them and start believing in the solution. That means that we need to have faith in ourselves and in God. When you have faith in yourself, it means that you believe in your ability to solve problems and achieve your goals. It means that you don't let the difficulties of a situation make you feel overwhelmed. Instead, you stay calm and focused on finding a solution. Similarly, when you have faith in God, it means that you trust Him to help you through tough times and guide you in the right direction. It means that you don't feel helpless or hopeless when you face a challenge. Instead, you believe that God will help you overcome it. So, whenever you encounter a difficult situation in your life, remember to stay calm and have faith. Believe in yourself and your ability to solve the problem. Believe in God's love for you and His willingness to help you. Remember that He has never failed you in the past, and He won't fail you in the future. Point number 5. Nothing is too hard for the Lord. Genesis chapter 18, verses 13 to 14 says this, Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the appointed time I will return to you according to the time of life. Sarah shall have a son. Now, when Sarah heard this, she laughed within herself, saying, After I have grown old in years, shall I have pleasure, my husband being old also? And the Lord said, Is anything too hard for the Lord? In due time I will return to you, according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. When Abraham and Sarah were very old, they were visited by 3 angels who told them that Sarah would give birth to a son. Sarah couldn't believe it because she had been through menopause and her husband was extremely old. But the angel told them that nothing was too difficult for God. He could make things happen that seemed impossible to anyone else. So, if you have a problem that seems unsolvable, remember that nothing is too hard for God. He has done amazing things in the past, and He will continue to do them in the future. So don't worry about your problems. Don't let them make you feel afraid or doubtful. Instead, put your faith in God and believe that He can help you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up to let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any of my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.